Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. We are live once again in the beautiful Microsoft Flight Simulator. We are on the ground in Tampa this evening, and we are going from Tampa over to Jamaica. A Jamaican man. We're going to Jamaica tonight, Kingston. Let me get logged into Vatsim here real quick. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are enjoying the start of your week so far. Oh, there's our auto ATC beep. But Mr. Rookie's in the house coming from New York. What's going on, man? And Just Aviation is here. Why did I think this 757 from this angle? Kind of looked like a 757 on the thumbnail. The only telltale sign really was only the single landing rear access instead of a double wheel there in the back. But yeah, it definitely looks like it from a certain angle. Living on a Player's here. What's going on? Good to see you guys. Don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Going for at least 30 likes tonight on our just one flight tonight over to Jamaica tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Hop Top is here and ready for boarding as well. Good to see you, man. Hope you are doing well. Let me get here. The chat popped out here so I can see it nice and big. All right, there we go. So today's flight time is 2 hours and 41 minutes. Service to Kingston from Atlanta, Georgia. We're at Foxtrot 6, and we're flying on Vatsim for those of you that want to join. We just landed, Atlanta? Nice. Nice. Are you an American? I see an American taxiing over to my left. Yeah, so we're on the ground here in beautiful Atlanta. This is the default. This is not the Imagine Sim V2 or whatever it was that came out. Heard there wasn't really much of a difference, so I didn't really bother downloading the update and trying it out. So default airport's always been fairly good for me. So that's for doing your Spirit. Oh, you're not on Vatsim? Got it. Okay. And I guess I don't see. But yeah, so we're here at Foxtrot 6, baby. So we're World Delta flight here from Atlanta to Kingston. The only difference is they do it in a 737-800. We will be doing it here in the A321 Neo instead. So only differences there, but boarding here is commencing in just about 4 minutes. So we're gonna make sure we get all of our stuff ready to rock and roll here. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. There's always one thing I forget. I don't know what it is, but Mr. Kevin is here. Yo, what's going on, Kevin? Happy Monday. MVR should be ashamed of the state of that model of the A321. You see all the holes in the fuselage and the windows are popped out. I don't notice anything. Yeah, I'm not sure which holes you're talking about. At least I haven't noticed anything. Yeah, no, I haven't noticed anything. I think it looks fairly good. At least I can't tell. Maybe if I like super zoom in or something. I don't know. I mean, Land VFR didn't make a very good plane in general, but thankfully we have Horizon Sim that has made this plane flyable, because this plane is not flyable without go to outside wing view. I mean, there's not a... I don't have a cabin in this plane, JJ. Yeah. Zooming, you can see all the cracks. I mean, How often do we really zoom in? I'm not gonna fret over that. I enjoy flying the plane. Like I said, there's no cabin in the Horizon Sim mod, so we'll go inside. You see, there's no cabin. The mod takes away the cabin, so there's no cabin for us to look at. But yeah, no, it flies great. I love flying with it. I don't zoom in, I guess, that hard to see any kind of missing cracks or anything. This is, I mean, as close as we get to the outside of the plane, so looks great from this angle. Looks great from that angle. Well, I hope Microsoft 2024 fixes the lag on approach. The next sim update is supposed to fix that, Hop Top. They're going to have some modified version of multi-threading, but... Mr. Davis! What's going on, Mr. Davis? Good to see you. Our boarding is about to begin here. So, we need to get boarding ready to go here. But yeah, so like I said, there's no cabin view. The mod takes away the cabin view. Or the cabin itself, so... So it doesn't really give a fair representation of what the cabin really looks like. Like I said, it takes it all away from the mod. But anywho... Alright, so anyways, let's get our music down low here. Alright, so they can't fix it? Gotcha. I mean, I'm not too worried about the cabin, to be honest. I got my wing views set, so we don't see any of it. So, we are good. Getting lag every time I approach to an airport for no reason. A lot of people have been getting that, Hop Top. We've been getting it. Depends on the airport, but we've been getting it. Yeah.
Let me roll this out for you. If you need a wheelchair to zoom around, or you're herding kids that can't yet tie their own shoelaces, it's showtime. That's right. You lovely people can start boarding now. Oh, and if you're part of Group 1, you're in the VIP list too. Come on down. And hey, if you're part of the Delta Sky Club, the in-flight miles-high version of the Mile High Club, we love you guys. We'd like to thank you for choosing to fly with Delta. Let's make this journey together on Delta 1906 from Atlanta to
Mike's
Kingston,
been
Jamaica.
giving me crashes tonight. Guess I can't fly. Ooh, that's not good.
Remember, folks, we're not just
On a lag note, there's an emergency patch driver if you're on NVIDIA.
Started, shall we?
To fix it. I know NVIDIA newest driver was no good. I don't know. I haven't seen anything since. I never updated to the newest driver. But we're still having issues even without being on the newest driver. It's really the last sim update that's been doing a lot of the lagging, a lot of stuttering. But so maybe we'll have to check that out, JJ, after stream and see if we can update to that. Maybe that will fix some of our stuff. I just know the latest one before whatever emergency thing you said they've done was making sims crash more, so. Alright, so there it's all there. Our boarding is commencing. We need to go to our overhead and get that ready to go. We'll arm the emergency lights. We'll get the no smoking sign on. Nav lights are already on. Ground control is on. We'll align our irises left, right, and center. And we'll go over to our tablet. Import our sim brief data. I'm gonna now smooth as butter. Update a little bit ago. Nice. We'll have to check it out after stream then. And see if it works for our weekend streams coming up.
It's showtime for Group 2. Yes, you heard right. Group 2, you're up. So grab your bags, your snacks, your kids, or maybe just a good old-fashioned book, because it's time to get this show on the road.
Show on the road, load our fuel.
1906, non-stop service from Atlanta to Kingston, Jamaica. So come on down, your chariot awaits. Let's make this flight an episode to remember.
We are boarding now. Boarding Group 2 for Delta Flight 1906 service to Kingston. Make sure you guys don't gotta leave the shader crash after the update. Got it. Don't forget your boarding passes. Hop on board. Alright. Let's go down here and go to ATSU. We'll go to AOC. And press and request the initial flight data. There we go, 2 hours 41 minutes, service to Kingston. We got that there. We'll go to the regular init page now and request the rest of our flight data. Cool, that's all in there, looks good. Make sure we align the IRSs. Confirm. Cool. Those are in good. We'll request our wind temps. Those are in good. We'll request second page here and get our zero fuel weight in. Our black fuel. 22.6 on the fuel. Cool. No ATC out of Atlanta. But we did get an automated squawk code, which we can put in now. Automated squawk code 6026. 6026. And we'll leave that off and on standby for now. But I will get some lights for the panel up down here. A little bit of the floodlights on. Someone locked me in the stall. I'll be there soon. Oh boy. You better hurry, Davis. Excuse me, better hurry. GeForce hotfix driver version 551.46 is how to address the following issues. Some users may experience intermittent micro stuttering in games when vertical sync is enabled. Ah, gotcha. That might be the issue. Alright, so that looks good here. Let's get our weather information on board here in... Ooh, windy here in Atlanta. Gusting 24 knots. So I'll be wary for that on departure. Excuse me. Need a drink. Alright. So, gusty for departure. Some low pressure 229.67 is our altimeter. 29.67 is in. Cool. That looks good. What's your Discord mail? I'll shoot you a link. Exclamation point Discord in chat, JJ. It'll get you the link. Exclamation point Discord.
Shine, folks. You're up. Time to strut your stuff down this jet bridge like it's a catwalk.
Alright, so ATIS real information rural weather departing on the 26s.
Departing from the glamorous Atlanta,
so
heading to the even more glamorous Kingston, Jamaica.
Are we 26 left?
No autographs, please. Let's get this show on the road.
Nope, we're gonna be 27 right. 27 right for departure. So we'll get that in there. Let me look at my routes. Nice long route to Jamaica. Alright, runway 27 right. And we're going to be on the Varsity 3. Departure. And no key transition. And we'll insert that. Cool. Let's check for any discontinuities. Oop, got one there. Let's clear that. Cool. And we'll look for any more discontinuities. Just one there at the end. Cool. Sweet, JJ. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you. Arrival into Jamaica. Currently, see, winds are showing a 60 knot tailwind in Jamaica. So I don't know why it would want me to do landing on runway 30. Yeah, should be runway 30. Should be landing runway 12. I don't know why I had it on 30. Switch that out there. Go to our arrival things. Okay, so we're going to be on ILS runway 12. And I don't think we have a star. Nope, no star. We're going to be going direct. So no star. Via... What's our VIA? Runway 12. That will probably be from Habbo. Most likely. Yep, we'll do Habbo. And no star. Cool, we'll insert that. And we'll check one more time for discontinuity. Should have the vector for just the final. Yep, okay, cool. That all looks good there. We've got a performance data. I'm going to get my performance app that we use open again. Can you say the wind again? In Jamaica or Atlanta? Which wind, Davis? I guess I can just say both. Wind in Atlanta is 270 gusts,
All right, folks,
270
listen
and
up.
16 gusting
If
24.
you've been waiting for Group 4 to be announced,
And then
well, your lucky number just came
Jamaica
up.
winds are
And
130
if
at
you've been
17.
daydreaming about coffee and missed your group call, now's the time to shuffle on over too. This is for Delta Flight 1906, headed straight to the land of reggae and jerk chicken, beautiful Kingston, Jamaica, departing from the city that's too busy to hate Atlanta. Let's get this plane packed faster than a clown car, and we'll be on our way.
Faster than a clown car.
Thank you for choosing to fly the comedic skies with
right, Davis?
Let's get
Yeah,
this
it's on
show
crack.
on the road, or rather, in the air.
It is on crack. 25.7 is our CG, 25.7. Flaps 1 for departure. Runway condition is dry. Calculate. Alright. Got my performance speeds here. We're going to be 127 on V1. And we'll be 144 for rotate. And 148 for V2. Oops. Put that in the wrong spot. There we go. We're going to be flaps 1. Trim will be 1.6 up. And flexing 57 degrees on takeoff today. Cool, that's all good there. One thing I know I need to do is I do need to recalibrate our reverse throttle real quick. I was noticing there was some issues. Here we do that, yes. Cursor's on the same axis. We'll go for a full reverse here. Got 0.1, I think maybe that's what it is, 0.1. Set and set.
All right, folks, listen up. This is your last call for Flight 1906. That's 1906, not 1907 or 5,
let me check
but
again
6.
here.
We're jetting off
There
from
we go.
beautiful Atlanta to the breathtaking beaches of Kingston, Jamaica. Clock's ticking, folks. We're not running on island time yet. Our gate's about to close faster than my
Mamchick
last
Discord, I
stand-up
posted
gig.
the dash cam of
So
the
if you're
Challenger
looking
that
to
went
join us,
down
now's the time to
in
sprint
Naples.
like you're on
Ooh,
the
there's a
Olympic
dash cam.
team. Don't forget,
Alright.
this is
Let me
Flight
let us
1906,
let us get off the ground, JJ. I'll
Atlanta
check
to
it
Kingston.
and
See you
look
on
at it
board,
and cruise.
or see you next flight.
Wish I had a version where the FAAs just trash talk the passengers. I mean, maybe there might be a possibility, man. It is AI. AI can do a lot of things, man. All right, what are we cruising at today? Let's put that information in here. Make sure we depart on time today. We got 10 minutes to be on time for pushback. We're going flight level 370. 370. Cool. I think boarding is still going. We'll give it a few here. I don't think boarding has completely finished. Okay, cool. That's all looking good there. Hey, I don't think we're missing anything yet. Captain Zemp, what's going on? Good to see you, man. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Make sure you guys don't forget to smash down the thumbs up button for me. Going for at least 30 likes tonight. See if we can't blow past the goal before we get to Jamaica.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're having a jolly good morning. Now, don't be alarmed, but Delta Flight 1906 to Kingston, Jamaica has officially decided to close its doors. I swear, it's more punctual than my mother-in-law on a shopping spree. So folks, if you missed the flight, don't panic. It's not like you missed the last slice of pizza at a party. Just do a little cha-cha over to our customer service desk. They'll have you sorted faster than you can say, I should have set my alarm. Have a great day, and remember, the early bird catches the flight.
I would say that we definitely have it before the end of March, Davis. I'm going early March. Beginning of March, it gets released. I'm going early March. Yep, should have set your alarm. Early bird gets the flight, Captain Zimp. Hope you feel better, though. I'm sorry you're sick. All right, our doors have officially closed. We'll get our transponder squawking. We're on Unicom already, which is good. Let's lock our cockpit door. Make sure no one comes in the cockpit. Let's get our APU fired up. That's one thing we did not do. Seatbelt sign will come on. We need our pilot announcement before we go anyways. Fire up that APU. Crew supply, come on. Go ahead and get these on here as well. And I will call up GSX for pushback. Who knows, we could get it for Valentine's Day. Yeah, I think we would have heard something a little bit more, but who knows? I mean, anything's possible at this point with PMDG. At this point with PMDG, anything is possible. But we do have a Subway sandwich next to us. Our in-flight snack meal is ready to go. Nice little Subway sandwich waiting here for us to get in the air. Rob throws us the max and it's like, okay, now shut it. Yeah, I'll take the max too. I will take the max 777. I'll take whatever you can give me.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Welcome on board. Please allow me to introduce myself. I am Midnight Maverick, the pilot voted least likely to have a serious name in my flight school, and the only captain who can make turbulence seem funny. In the cockpit today, I have my fantastic first officer, George Moran. George has been flying for years and was recently voted most likely to tell you a joke in a crisis. We're a humorous bunch up here. On board today, we have our amazing flight attendants, Sarah, Annie, another Sarah, and Joseph. We tried to find another Annie to balance things out, but it seems there's a shortage of Annies in the airline industry. We're about to embark on Flight 1906 from the beautiful city of Atlanta to the ever-sunny Kingston in Jamaica. Our cruising altitude today will be a breezy 37,000 feet, so sit back, relax, and let us whisk you away. Now, I've got some good news and some bad news.
Uh-oh.
The good news is the weather in Kingston is a delightful 27 degrees Celsius. For those of you still stuck in Fahrenheit, that's around 81 degrees. Perfect weather to kick back and enjoy a cold one, right? The bad news is, I'm not there to enjoy it with you. I'll be stuck here in the cockpit. We're expecting to touch down in Kingston at around 1:39 a.m. local time. So if you're planning to sleep through the flight, I'd suggest getting comfy now. As we prepare for takeoff, our flight attendants will be providing a safety briefing.
Yep, Chiefs did
Please
win.
give them
I
your
watched the
full
game.
attention. It's not just
They
for
barely
your
won,
safety,
but they won.
but also because they've been practicing their comedy routine all week, and it's pretty funny. On behalf of Delta Airlines, we thank you for choosing to fly with us today. We hope you enjoy your flight and our attempt at humor. Remember, laughter is the best in-flight entertainment. Thank you, and have a fantastic flight.
Thank you, and have a fantastic flight. Let's go. Brakes released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Get our clock on. Alright, let's go engine mode selector to ignition. And we'll fire up engine number 1. What's going on? What's going on, B-Seth? Good to see ya. Yep, 17 knots in Kingston. It's kind of a direct headwind though, so it shouldn't be too bad. Here we're gonna have gusting winds, crosswinds of 24 knots here in Atlanta. So 24 knots. And engine 1's available. Let's fire up engine 2, shall we? Right, Zim?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and those who haven't quite made up their minds yet, I'm Sarah, your lead flight attendant, also known as your in-flight entertainment. Welcome aboard Delta Air, flight number 1906, nonstop service from Atlanta to Kingston, Jamaica, where the sun is always shining and the reggae music
Were you
is
there,
always
JJ,
playing.
when we tried to land
We're
a Kodiak with a
traveling on a
160 knot
A321-271
crosswind at
NX,
an
which I'm
airport?
told means it has
flew
wings
backwards.
and stuff. Before we take off, we need to go over some safety instructions. And like my last relationship, I need you to pay attention even if you think you've heard it all before. Fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal end into the buckle until it clicks, and pull the loose end to tighten. To open, simply lift on the top of the buckle and poof. Like magic, you're free. And remember, seatbelts should be fastened whenever you are seated, just in case we hit any of those pesky air bumps. There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft, 2 at the front, 4 over the wings,
Get our
and 2
flaps
at
set
the
to
back.
1 here.
They're all clearly marked, but take a moment to locate the closest one to you, keeping in mind it may be behind you. Exit path lights will guide you to the exits in case of an emergency, or if you just get lost on the way to the bathroom. No judgment here. In the event of a sudden loss of cabin pressure, masks will drop from above your seat. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, and breathe normally. Be sure to adjust your own mask before helping others, because you can't pour from an empty cup, folks.
Flight control check.
Under your seat, you'll find a life vest. Only inflate it once you exit the airplane, because trust me, you won't look cool trying to get through the doorway with it inflated. Now, folks, if you're planning to have a Titanic moment and use your personal electronic devices,
This is
please switch them to airplane.
flight-dash.io.
If your device
The
doesn't have
overlay
an
you see at the
airplane
bottom of
mode,
the screen,
well,
JJ.
it's not a device, it's a paperweight. In the seat pocket in front of you,
This
you'll
is
find our safety
AI-generated
button.
announcements.
It
So
has
every
lots of
every
pretty
flight
pictures
announcements
and
are different.
important information, like how to brace in case of an emergency landing. Lastly, this is a non-smoking flight. But don't worry, if you're desperate to smoke, we'll be happy to re-accommodate you on the wing, where you can enjoy a movie we like to call Gone with the Wind. All right, folks, that's it from me for now. Sit back, relax, and enjoy our flight to Kingston. And remember, we're here to make your flight as enjoyable as possible, which is why we
Alright,
recommend
good engine
napping
starts.
through most of it.
APU is off. Taxi
Thank
lights
you for
coming
choosing
on.
Delta Air, and let's have a great flight.
Let's get our trim set, shall we? I think it was 1.6 for the trim. Yeah. There you go. 1.6 up is good. Mike Jones is going on. What up, Mike Jones? Alright, so we use our brake. We're ready to get on out of here. Atlanta traffic, Delta 1906 taxi, runway 27 right via Juliet Lima. Happy Monday, my friend. Happy Monday. Alright, let's go. Takeoff config test here is normal. Short taxi. Just gonna let the cabin know to be ready. Alright, who's ready to party in Jamaica? Let's go. Let's do it. Ready to get my party on. We'll go full length here. Actually, no, we don't need full length. We'll go, we'll go Mike 20 intersection departure. Good old Mach 20. Did you guys enjoy the Super Bowl? How many of you guys watched the Super Bowl? Let me hear. What'd you like? What'd you dislike? Did you like the halftime show? Did the commercials suck? Did the 49ers blow it? Did the 49ers blow it more than the Chiefs actually won, or did the Chiefs really win? That's the question. Atlanta traffic, Delta 1906, lining up and departing runway 27 right from Mike 20, Atlanta. Alright friends, here we go. Spam them toga emojis. Let's get our TCAS on. We're ready to go. Mr. Kenny, greetings. Just in time for departure. Engine stable. Chrono's coming on. Pickup power set. Cam status no blue. T1. Rotate. Pause rate, gears coming up. Say goodbye to Atlanta. See ya. Look at downtown Atlanta there in the distance a little bit at the top. You guys can't see it because of the overlay. Now you can see it. Downtown Atlanta out there in the distance. And here we go. Climb power is in. Good. On our way to 37,000 feet now in Jamaica. Here we come. Flaps are coming up. Drew's not cheating. Drew is the YouTube community moderator for almost like everyone. Drew moderates like 7 streams all at the same time. We don't own anyone here. We can share rights. We can share with the community. So, I'll give you my take on the Super Bowl here once we get on autopilot and start climbing a cruise. I'm just going to hand fly her for a little bit here. She hand flies so nice. Very nice. Now on to the Angels. That's right. It's baseball season now, baby. Football is done. It is baseball season. Angels' first spring training game is not this weekend, but the next weekend, which I might be going to. Angels are playing the Dodgers for the first spring training game this year in Arizona. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday. We may go to that. My blood pressure is about to skyrocket. You hush your tongue. You bite your mouth, Richard. You bite your tongue, sir. How dare you say that word in this chat? This chat will self-destruct in 5, 4. You have entered the self-destruct Password. That's right. Like I said, Dodgers won't win the World Series, even though they paid over $1 billion this year. No World Series. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, they'll at least make the playoffs. Hey, no one remembers who makes the playoffs. They only remember who wins, Richard. Win or bust for those Dodgers. Win or bust. Alright, autopilot's going to come on here. And we are looking good. I can get the taxi light off. Oh, bad pilot. I knew we were forgetting something. Oops. Oopsie. I'd be calling a number right now. do 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 do. Look at all that beauty down there. Alrighty guys, we're on our way up to 37,000 feet on the way to Jamaica. Give me a couple minutes. You're right though, I can't remember last time the Angels won a playoff game. Oh hush. My expectations is for the Angels to have a chance for the playoffs, for the wild card spot. And either they just grasp the wild card or they come up a little short. Alright, we're cruising though. Give me a minute though, guys. I gotta really use the restroom. I'll be right back. Alright, chat, we are back. Much better now. Lofty expectations. Hey, I'm optimistic, Mike Jones. I'm optimistic, man. Optimistic. Alright, JJ, I'll check it out here. Mr.
Keep
Davis.
up the great work.
Mr. Davis coming in with a $5 bomb. I appreciate you, Mr. Davis. Huge no skippies to you, sir. Thank you for your continued support of the channel, man. Hope you're having a good start to your week. Damn. Yeah, that footage is crazy, JJ. Louis tried to make a last second ditch on the highway. Yeah, I mean, he was definitely trying to land. Like, the gear and everything was down. But they had lost all engines, so they had not really any control. And trying to land on a busy highway with cars. It looks like they were trying to avoid cars, too. Did any cars actually get like, hit by the plane? Like, anyone get hurt in the cars? Or was it just the... Or was it just like the pilot crew? It's crazy. I can't give you a 5 bone and say get a $5 footlong anymore. What are they, 15 bucks now? Depends on which one you get, Davis. Yeah, I'm like $10 now. $10 to $15 depending on the sandwich. Alessandro, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Yeah, 2 cars get hit, but no one on the ground died. Well, that's good. Just the 2 pilots. Oof. Was there anyone on board besides the pilots, or just the pilots? Looking forward, for lack of a better phrase, to see the NTBSB permanently report. Yeah, there you go. The 3 passengers escaped that? Really? It didn't look like anyone walked away from that crash, from that video I just saw. Didn't look like it was possible for anyone to walk away, like it exploded. That's crazy. I mean, let's commend the pilots then for making sure that the passengers were able to escape. The pilots may not have survived, but the pilot's responsibility is to that of its crew and passengers, so... That's crazy, though. Again, Mexican tonight. Oh, boy. What kind of Mexican? Jose? Carlos? Juan? Yeah, no, pilots did an admirable job making it so that someone could survive that crash. That was insane. That was insane. It was insane. Man, almost my voice taking all hoarse. Hope I'm not catching something. Have some of my Subway sandwich. My messy Subway sandwich. I'm gonna switch over to transition now. Yep. Go outside view. That picture right there is what dreams are made of. You thought I quit the sandwiches? I did, Mike. This is my first like sandwich I've had in a while. It takes longer for them to make the salads than it does the sandwiches, and I was in a rush tonight. I got off work late, barely got home in time for stream, so I got something that was quicker, as well as something that I could order on the app. I don't like ordering salads on the app because then they don't make the salad the way I like it. I like it a specific way, so I just ordered the sandwich to be good for it. Did you get any additional mods for ATS for tomorrow's stream? I don't think so, Visa. Whatever is the last announcement you saw from Truck Sim where I posted the mods in Discord, that was still what we have now. So let's go look at the most recent mod post. Because I know I added some like a couple streams ago, but not anything recent. I only added like one mod or something like that a couple streams ago. A couple truck streams ago, I should say. Making a mess with my sandwich over here. Making a mess. Yeah, so that's why I got it. Got a discount for ordering on the app. Sandwich faster. But I've been doing pretty good about not having so much bread, so. Cloudy down there in Florida. Bum 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 bum. We're almost to cruise though. Just be chilling, hanging out. Alright, so as I eat my sandwich here, we can kind of break down the Super Bowl a little bit. So now I think we can all agree that the Kansas City Chiefs didn't win the Super Bowl as much as the 49ers lost the Super Bowl. Now, granted, both teams made a lot of turnovers. I mean, it was turnover left and right, but arguably KC played like shit. Sorry, I forgot my beep. KC played like absolute most of that game. And they should not I wouldn't say it was boring. Like I said, it was a close game. It went to overtime. I mean, it was constantly like back and forth. Oh, you think they're about to score, and then bam, turnover, you know? So I get it that. It wasn't a bad game. I think it was one of the better games in terms of what we've had over the last few Super Bowls. But 49ers should have won that game, and the coaching staff lost the game for the team. Now, granted, the 49ers kicker did miss a very important field goal, and if he didn't miss that kick, there's a good chance they win. However, the 49ers were killing the pass rush all game until the fourth quarter. They took their foot off the gas, off the pressure, and that is really what led to the Chiefs winning. Like, they were playing that 5-man deep, letting him throw the short underneath pass constantly, which, one, allowed Mahomes to run the ball. And they keep dumping the ball off, getting first down and first down. Eventually, they're going to score. Like, that made no sense to me. Like, keep the pressure on. They played like a scared little if I'm being honest. Like, 49ers played to lose. They did not play, you know, they didn't play to win. I should have kept being aggressive on defense, and Mahomes would have been done for. Yeah, flukes happened. Some flukes did happen, yep. Like I said, there was definitely some flukes, some turnovers, and you know, there's definitely some things in there. And like I said, the 49ers did not necessarily play that much better. Like, they made some key mistakes too, but we're definitely doing better than the Chiefs were. You know, that missed Pat, that was definitely a key moment in the game. But like I said, ultimately it was the coaching staff and the play calling that lost the game for him. Yeah, should have never played so passive. Should have kept that aggression. Should have kept that aggression. Although, if I am the 49ers too, I'm calling a timeout before they snap that last play. Like, if I'm that coach, I'm calling a timeout to slow the momentum. Really game plan what you're going to do, what they're going to do. The fact that you didn't call a timeout mind boggles me too. Like, you're on the goal line. They're driving on you. Like, you got to slow the roll, slow the momentum. Like, Noah, what's going on? Your honest opinion, do I wait for the Phoenix A321 or do I throw in the towel and get the NVIDIA A321? It's really up to you. I would say wait, because it should be out sooner than later. It's definitely going to be better than this one. It should be better. If it's not better than this one, then Phoenix is going to hear about it. But I would definitely wait, like I said, unless you just got money to burn. Now, if you would have asked me like this time August of last year, I would have said, yeah, go for it. I've had this plane since basically it came out. So we've had it before Phoenix ever even announced they were releasing an A321. But yeah, so I really enjoyed it. It's a fun it is a fun plane to fly. You do have to add the Horizon mod to it, which is a free add-on. It is not flyable by itself. But like I said, for me, with the Horizon mod, it makes it really enjoyable and fun. It hand flies real nice. The sounds are real nice. To me, it's very comparable and reminds me of the Tolus and X-Plane, if you ever use the Tolus and X-Plane. You know, I don't really have any issues when we fly it. There's not really any issues that stand out that kind of happen. I think it's a really good product, but that's in large part to Horizon simulations. Without them, our community would not have as many planes as it does right now. With their good 787-9, they'll work on this, they'll work on the 787-8, all kinds of stuff. We'll have all the variants out by the end of the year. Yeah, I mean, the end of the year is a long way to go, though, Davis. If Phoenix, if Phoenix does not release it till the end of the year, I don't even know if I'm going to buy it. Yeah, I know, Davis. I know you're being sarcastic. I'm just saying. If they try and pull that again. I think it's just better if plane developers don't say a timeline. Didn't know I was only really considering it recently due to the cockpit update. Yeah, I mean the cockpit update's nice. Like I said, it flies really well, handles really well. I enjoy flying it. I know there are others that are super critical, like, and I agree with them. You shouldn't have to pay for a plane that you have to mod for it to fly correctly. Like, it should be a freeware plane from Latin VFR, but it is what it is. You know, I want an A321. I can't make one. Now, if this plane didn't fly good, I wouldn't be fine. I would just tough it out. But it does fly really well, in my opinion, anyways. Does it have the A320 flight model? That I don't know, Mike. I don't know too many details of how they made it. I try not to dig too deep into that. I just go by how it feels when I'm using it, and it feels fine to me. I mean, it's the same systems and everything. It's based off the fly-by-wire mod, so it could, but when it comes to flight model, I'm not a real pilot. I'm never going to know the difference. Doesn't bother me. Never going to know. I don't fly this plane in real life. Anyone that tries to tell you about flight model that's never flown this plane in real life is full of crap. We have safely reached our cruising altitude today.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking, the one, the only, the hilarious captain of Flight 1906. We're cruising smoothly at a cool 37,000 feet. Think about that, folks. We're almost 7 miles above the ground. That's higher than my last phone bill. We're currently on our way from the beautiful city of Atlanta to the iconic Kingston, Jamaica. Our arrival time is estimated to be around 1:39 a.m., and I promise to do my best to get you there right on time. I hope you're all as excited as I am, because the weather in Kingston is looking fantastic. We're expecting a balmy 82 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, I'm no weatherman, but I think that's what they call beach weather. Speaking of weather, it's going to be a smooth flight, but in case of any unexpected turbulence, please keep your seatbelts fastened while seated. And don't forget, it's for your safety, not because we're trying to hold you back from doing the Macarena in the aisle. Our fabulous flight attendants, Sarah, Annie, Sarah number 2, and Joseph, will be passing around with some in-flight services shortly. I've heard their coffee is better than any stand-up routine, so make sure you don't miss it. Thank you for choosing to fly Delta Airlines. We hope you enjoy your flight, and remember, laughter is the best in-flight entertainment. Over and out.
Over and out. Boy, that Midnight Maverick guy, he really guts his announcements down. But yeah, no. Totally agreed, Richard. Only people like that can speak on flight model. And like I said, I know plenty of real-world pilots, and you'll get pilots that will say Microsoft is not real, and they prefer X-Plane. You'll get some that say they prefer the Microsoft flight model over the X-Plane. I think it's just really a personal preference. You can fine-tune the controls to kind of make it feel however you want it to make it feel, to be honest, so don't think it don't think it really matters. Yeah, I fly Vision Jet IRL, but how the hell can I compare real life to a sim at my desk, right? That too. That too. It's not like we're in a full level D sim or anything. But I mean, I guess you could always go to Knoxville, Tennessee and fly in the Vision Jet simulator. instead of your home simulator. The chair isn't even the same, so that would tell you enough, right? Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've never seen a GTR racer racing seat in an airplane. True. True, true, true. True, although in Rookie Sim we do have the real replica Boeing seats in there. Hopefully Lizzo does a Super Bowl halftime next year. We need a good like rock band for the Super Bowl. We need to stop having Super Bowl halftime shows, all these used up artists that are no longer relevant. Sim's still in the garage, yes. Yep, that'd be Mike's dream come true right there. I think Mike fantasizes about Lizzo a little bit too much. So, yep. Mike's getting a little too excited over there. Calm down, Mike. Calm down. It's baseball season now. Spring training is upon us. Or Ice Spice. Oh, God. We know Mike's really all about T-Swift. Mike gets down with some T-Swift, that's for sure. Low-key Swifty. Low-key Swifty Jones. Midnight, I know you got a blank space. And I'll write your name. Mr. Ron, good evening, sir. How was your grand opening? I'm sorry I wasn't able to make it. But how was your grand opening of your brewery? It was great. Good. That's good to hear, man. Good to hear. Glad it went well. It's been a long time in the process, man. I feel like it was at least a year ago you told me about you were working on that. Did someone say beer? That's right. Got to come over here, Kenny. Try Ron's brewery that he just opened out here in Redlands. That's right. It was 2.5 years ago, man. Time flies. Yeah, I would take it a brewery is not something that is easiest thing to open for sure. It's got to take some time. It's a challenge, I bet. I bet. It's way above my pay grade. Way above my pay grade, sir. Well, that's good. Glad it was a success. Now are you guys open 7 days a week, Ron, or what days are you guys open? Ice went down the wrong throat. Thursday, Friday 4 to 9, Saturday 1 to 9, and Sunday 1 to 5. Nice. So Thursday to Sunday. That's cool, man. What was the naming? It was like Smudge Pot Brewery or something like that. Smug Popper? Smug something. Smudge Pot Brewing Company. There you go. I knew it was something along those lines. I can't remember. All right, we're gonna take a look at at the business here together. Hope you don't mind. We're taking a look at the website. Nice, nice. Ooh, we got beers on tap. Here we go. Here we go. Main tap. How much are Subway subs these days? Thinking of getting something. I haven't got Subway in like 5 years. Damn. Well, a foot long, we're running anywhere from like $8 to $15, depending on what kind you get. All right, so we got the Lost Beach IPA. Nice, nice. We got the Pacific Boomerang. Nice. Weight of Sound Cold IPA. Okay, okay. Redlands Amber Ale. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, okay. Smudge Pot Stout. There we go. There we go. Not bad prices either. Got the Tan Lines. Mentone Beach Cream Ale. Not Your Dad's Average Lager. Okay, okay. Quarts of Steel. Inappropriate Lemonade. Ooh, there we go. That's my jam. Inappropriate Lemonade. Smudge Pot Sour Raspberry. Nice. Viking's Journey. Smudge Pot Seltzer. Nice. Lavender Haze. And the Flight. The Beer Flight. 4-ounce tasters, huh? Ooh. Can we go on a beer flight? Is that like we get a... on the beer flight, is that we get like samples of all the beer we're on? Is that what that is? This here we get like a sample of all of these? A little 4-ounce sampler. You get to swim in a vat of your choice, asking for a friend. Nice, nice. Let's see. Instagram. Let's go to Instagram. We got pictures. We'll see some pictures. Oh, let's log in to zoom in. Nice, nice. Looking good. Looking good. Not bad. Not bad. We got some reels. Ooh, look at him fill up that beer. Tasty. Tasty, tasty. I don't know the first thing about making a beer, but painting the walls. The fun part. Yeah, it's the fun part. Power washing. Nice, nice. Oh, 4 tasters of any 4 beers. Got it. Okay. Might have to go there and get the flight then. Oh, and even more pictures I didn't see here. Oh, there we go. Those are the 4 tasters right there. Do, 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 do. Well, wash time full account. Not bad, sir. Person is making me go to waste. So that's pretty cool, Ron. Pretty cool. Yeah, glad to hear that it was a success. Starting your own business, not easy, guys. Making too much go to waste. Yeah, Kenny will definitely take anything you guys don't want. Anything you guys don't want, send Kenny's way. I'll make sure it gets disposed of properly. Dum, dum. Oh, got a little sliver of the moon right up here. If you guys are just joining us too, please make sure you guys don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Really going for 30 likes at least on tonight's stream. I'm willing to become a taste tester. I'm willing to donate my taste buds to science. There you go. There you go, Ron. Some fresh taste buds for you. He would like to give you his taste buds. I don't think that was very hard to convince Kenny to give up his taste buds. Don't think that was hard at all. Doom, doom. We're halfway to our goal on the likes, guys. You guys can do better than that. Smash that thumbs up button, baby. Sounds good, Kenny. Sounds good. Lone Star Aviator, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Happy Monday, sir. Hope you're doing well. We're right over the heart of Florida. I think we just crossed over Daytona area, Daytona Beach area, Florida, as we're headed down to Kingston, Jamaica from Atlanta this evening. But hope you're enjoying the start of your week. Did you guys all cast your vote for Flight Sim Expo's new location? Did you guys all put your feedback in on the survey that they announced? I put my feedback in for the Rio. I won't mind it being at the Rio. I can go play me some poker while I'm waiting for the expo. Yeah, you should. They're supposed to announce who it's going to be anytime now. It's most likely going to be the Rio. Out of all the options, the Rio is definitely the best option. It's near the Strip. It's newly remodeled, so it should be good. It's got under new ownership now. The Rio was definitely being let go for a while. And kind of run down, but you know, they said they went and inspected it. I know it had been newly remodeled with new ownership. I did know that. So I was thinking it could be fun for us to do charters in the 777, like NHL, NFL, MLB, etc. Has some realistic shorter options. Yes. Yes. We could very well do that. I don't know how many teams that do it in the 777, but I mean, we're going to be doing our Angel charters in the 737-800 in our Angels livery. So we will be flying the Angels around all for the MLB season. Everywhere that they go, we're going to go. Which I think that's what, Philadelphia they open up? Where are we going first? Hold on, I got to relook at the schedule here. I looked the other day. I looked the other day and now I've already forgotten. All right, Angels schedule. Baltimore. Starting the season off in Baltimore. So this upcoming weekend too, we're gonna be flying. We're gonna be doing some chartered ops to Arizona. So we're gonna fly some GA action to Arizona for spring training. So we are going to fly there for spring training that starts a week from this Saturday. Yeah, we're going to go Baltimore and then Miami. Then we're back home to Orange County. Then we're off to Boston and Tampa and Cincy. So yeah, we got a fun year of flying to do the Angels around. Do you go to a few games every year, man? Yeah. No, I always go to some games every year. I try to go as many as I can. I would say I average probably at least 10 games a year. Let's get them saving up for my ticket. Nice. Saving up for ticket Lone Star. Hopefully you guys will be there. I know Tampa will use Delta ones sometimes. Oh, yeah. You ready for baseball season? I would say who's your team, but you're from Houston, so I'm assuming you like the dreaded Houston Astros. Am I wrong on that assumption? Am I wrong to say that you like the Astros? Oh boy, you know it's Go Stros. Where's the zapper? Kenny, zap him. Zap the Astros. Zappy zap. Go Halos, damn it. Go Halos. So I've actually gone to a game in Houston before. I've actually been to a game in Houston. I went to see I went to go see Houston and the Angels play. Angels ended up getting their ass kicked by Houston, unfortunately, but I do got to say that the Astros actually have a really nice stadium. I was fairly surprised on how nice it was on the inside. It's actually pretty nice. Go to a few Philly games, but lately I like going to AAA games, a lot cheaper. And I go to a lot of rehab games. Nice, yeah. Yeah, minor league baseball can be a lot of fun too. You played on a travel team with Tucker? Nice. I played on a pony team with Jake Marisnik, who used to be the center fielder for the Astros. Yeah, I was on his team in pony ball, and then I played against him in high school. As well as Austin Barnes, the catcher for the Dodgers, or one of the catchers for the Dodgers. Yes, Mike Trout is still there. Mike Trout's not going anywhere. Tickets $15 for AAA? Yeah, no, I mean, AAA is definitely cheap. Cheap beer, cheap food. You know, it's not the same as a major league game, though, but I do enjoy going to some minor league games. Getting some good seats, just watching some good baseball, man. Mike Trout is free, alright? Mike Trout doesn't want to go anywhere. It's called loyalty, Mike. Not a lot of athletes have loyalty anymore. You know, all of them are like bronze sexuals out there. Gotta be like LeBron chasing those rings instead of trying to earn it with their team. You know. Isn't any more Kobe's or MJ's out there. No more Derek Jeters out there. Yeah, no shit, Davis. I got a AA walking distance from my house, and it's funded by the Astros, so it's like an MLB game without the fee. It's nice. You know what I don't get about minor leagues? I think they only do this with the single A teams, but did you guys know that the single A teams, they actually trade teams every so many years? Like, for example, out here, the 66ers used to be the Dodgers A team, and the Rancho Cucamonga Quakes used to be the Angels A team, and now it's opposite. The 66ers are the Angels, and the Quakes are the Dodgers. Like, it's all backwards. Hey, KT did it too. Why only LeBron? I mean, he did do it too. I'm not saying it's not KD, but I think LeBron was the first one to start chasing and forming the super teams, right? Him and the Miami Heat with Dwayne Wade, Kevin Bosch. I'm pretty sure LeBron's the one that started the trend. But you are correct. KD is not innocent either. Yeah, he's definitely not innocent either. Yeah, but see, here's the thing with baseball, Mike. Shohei isn't team hopping. LeBron went from how many teams now to chase championships? Like, you become a free agent, you're allowed to sign with another team that you think is going to be better or is going to pay you more money. He was in a shitty situation, so I don't blame him leaving the Angels. If I was in his situation, I probably would have left too, for a team that was more stable. Brave guy, what's going on? How are you? Question: how do you put that flight tracker on at the bottom? Oh, so where it says on there, it's called flight-.io. It's a website. So go to flight-.io. You don't have to sign up for any account. It doesn't take any of your personal information. It just needs your Simbri pilot ID, and it needs Simbri pilot ID, and it needs what else does it need? Hold on. Let me look at my settings real quick. Just gonna hide the overlay for a second. Yeah, it really just needs your SimBrief pilot ID. That's all it needs. And you can get the tracking on there. That's all free. It's based off of Vatsim, so you have to be logged on to Vatsim for this tracking. There is other tracking that's not part of Vatsim. So if I were say to do this here, if I were to take that off, it would show a different tracking. that has to do with the passengers, and it gives you a whole passenger manifest, crew manifest. But the one we're using is based on this one's automatic. The other one's not automatic without Vatsim, but with Vatsim it's automatic tracking. But the whole website's free. The only thing that's not free on there is the AI passenger announcements. But yeah, if you go to flight-io, it's a lot of cool things on there. It gets you charts in the US for free. If you don't already have Navigraph, you can fly in the US with charts and get charts there. It's got VAT tracking on there, a VAT tracking map. It's got weather. It'll tell you all the stuff about Vatsim and ATIS and who's online, and the planes that are flying there as well. I mean, I can show you, I guess, the website here really quick. So this is the website that we're using here. So it has a VAT track here. This is still in beta and just being tested here. It has a separate one as well on the website. The one on here doesn't load in very quickly, but you can get the separate one on the website, not on the actual app. This is the app from the website. But it's got voice activated checklist that you can create your own checklist. It comes with an A320 checklist. Like I said, you can get information here for airports in the US. And I'll get you your, well, actually you get this for anywhere in the world, I think. And I'll get you your weather information, frequencies, tell you what runways are good to use, what runways are not good to use. And then Vatsim information you can request. If there's any ATIS approaches online, so it gives you all the information here about the approach. All the remarks there from the controller. If there's ATIS, you can view the ATIS. You can view the flights that are departing Boston or wherever, arriving to there. This is all your flight information here. It takes from SimBrief. So your aircraft, your call sign, your departure, a scheduled boarding time, departure time, all that good stuff. Generate a flight crew here. You can actually pick your flight crew names now. It uses this with the AI announcements, so it knows who the captain is, which is me. It uses a voice. You can have funny announcements, professional announcements. But yeah, you can pick all the names there. It gives you a flight crew. This is where you manually control it. So if I unclick this, you'll see it goes to this kind of time here, which is based off of clicking on these. So boarding there, you can actually begin boarding. All that stuff. They'll say you're loading the passengers in there. I like to use this one. Also has here so it can do flight tracking in groups. So if there was other people flying from Atlanta to Kingston right now, it would show all their flight tracking information on here. You can also do proximity and change this, so it will tell you any flights on Vatsim within a certain range of you, which right now there is none. If we do 100 miles though, we got some other flights on here. So we got this flight here, landing wherever that's at, arriving shortly. And we got a flight JFK to Miami is en route. Mexico City to wherever that is en route. So you have all those options on there too. This is the AI announcement. This is the only part of the website that's not free. You do have to sign up for an API key from the makers of ChatGPT, which does cost money every time you use it. It's like 50-ish cents a flight that you use the AI announcements. But that's what this part is. You can play them manually, or some of these you can load automatically based on your phase of flight. And then you got a passenger manifest here if you were to check in your passengers, which we didn't, but it gives you passenger manifest if you check in all those. And then a post-flight report. So a lot of stuff on here for free. Just the only thing that's not free is the announcements that we use. Durant's the worst, Alexander. Does it give a browser source to add to OBS or something? So I added to OBS by just capturing the browser. So I captured the browser to put the thing, so because you can see that the everything we're capturing is up here at the top. So basically I just capture the web browser and then I edit it so that way the web browser captures only showing this part. That's how you put it on there. So you just capture the web browser. The only thing it does for free is the noise for the airport. Maybe? I don't know about noise for the airport. I think that's part of the announcements. It probably plays the noise, but doesn't do the announcement because you don't have an API key. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun with these announcements. Like I said, there is options to where eventually the AI announcements could be like a monthly subscription instead of just pay as you use it. I know recently there's been AI announcement, an AI program for ATC recently, I think, released. And I know that's a monthly subscription, and I did talk to the guy at Flight-IO. This is a very, very early program, and so that's something that he'll definitely look into down the road, because there's a lot of legal questions, legal issues and aspects to work out that when it comes to charging and him being able to charge someone like the monthly fees. But that's definitely something that they could work into if you guys aren't keen on just only paying when you use it type of thing. Like I said, it costs money on these AI sites to use their AI software and all that stuff. But it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. He's made a lot of improvements. This whole thing is an early beta website. And he's made some good progress on things. So definitely excited to see what he has in store next. So you may see him in chat. He pops in chat sometimes as well. Mr. July 14th, how's it going? It's going good. How are you doing? How are you doing? Sitting here chilling. Eat some more of our Subway sandwich. Mm-hmm. Yeah, go to his website. He's got a YouTube channel with a lot of tutorials as well, which includes a tutorial on how to get an API key for the AI. It doesn't cost any money to get the API key. It only costs when you use it. You can also set a limit. So say like you want to make sure no matter what you don't go over $2. You can cap the AI stuff at $2 so it won't go higher and won't charge you more than that. So whenever you hit that mark, it will just stop working. But yeah, like I said, it's not really expensive. I mean, if you're not going to use it all the time, you're only going to use it sometimes, like, you know, 50 cents-ish. Like I said, that's just an estimate. Depends on how long the message is, and that's just like an average cost. But yeah, it's a cool little program, cool little site. The announcements sometimes are pretty wild, especially on the new, because he just updated it to where, like maybe a week ago now, he just updated it to where you can actually make the announcements where instead of just being professional the whole time, you can now make him try to be funny. And they'll try to do, you know, like you see on the Southwest pilot, you know, announcements where they try to be comedians. And it's pretty funny. Pretty funny. Usually has me cracking up. Yeah, usually has me cracking up pretty good. I'll bump it up a little bit here. So, Grant, thanks for the intro. We'll look into it. Yeah, no worries, man. If you have any questions, let me know. If you do use the AI stuff, like I said, I would really go look at his YouTube page, look at the tutorials. Some really good tutorials there on how exactly everything's used. There you go. Let me show you this now, because it didn't have that before. But yeah, so right here, now that I actually clicked. So when I'm using the overlay I'm using now, I don't always do the whole begin check-in and boarding stuff because it doesn't matter as much on this overlay. But I did that now, so now you can see it shows the actual passenger manifest. So it's going to give you a name of everyone in every seat. You know, they're seated, how many bags they have on board, if the bags have been loaded. This is live updated, like as the passengers are boarding your plane. So that's kind of cool. You know, and if you guys follow Captain Canada, you know, famous Seat 2A, we got Edgar Curtis is the Seat 2A guy today. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So just make sure you stick around for our descent. We'll have a AI generated announcement for our descent. And then the landing announcements, I think, are the best. I think the landing announcements and the pre-taxi pilot announcements in the beginning of the flight, I think those are the best ones. I really like the landing announcements because it kind of gives you some history of like where you're landing at. It knows like if there's some holidays going on or special events going on in there, and like it kind of throws that in there, and so you kind of learn a little bit about where you're going now in the flight sim. So you land in Poland, like it's going to give you some you know, gives you a little bit of backstory sometimes on what's going on in Poland or Germany or Brazil, or you know, we landed in what was it, Gold Coast? I think it was Gold Coast, Australia, the other few weeks ago, and like I didn't know that they had their own SeaWorld down there. I didn't know there was a SeaWorld outside of the US. Like they have their own SeaWorld down there. I think they said they had a Six Flags too. They had some other amusement park down there that I thought we only had in America. So, you know, learn something new almost every time we go somewhere new with these AI announcements, which I think is pretty cool. America. America. Yeah, it's almost like we get our own little like tour guide everywhere we go around the world now. Pretty cool now. So who has some big plans this week? It's Super Bowl's done and over with. Anyone got any big plans? We might be going to Arizona in 2 weeks to check out spring training. That's our big plans coming up. We're going to try to go to opening day in spring training. It's Angels Dodgers for the first game in Tempe. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday. We're going to try to go to that. If we get to go to that, we're definitely going to be trying and live streaming the game, if possible. You're going to London, then to India. Oh, nice. That sounds like a lot of fun. That sounds like a lot of fun. You gotta let me know that if they really have that crazy driving style in India that I've seen online. Like you've seen the videos online where like they have like 10 different intersections merging and the cars are just all going, like no one's stopping but no one crashes. Like I need to know if that's really a thing, because that's just super impressive. There's no way that happens here in America. There would be pile-ups left and right. Sounds like New York City. Like, I've seen those videos online though. It's like hundreds of cars just zoom, zoom, all which angles. They don't get into wrecks somehow. Like I just... let's see, Toronto. Wait, you're going from Toronto to LAX to England? Why? Wouldn't it be better to just go direct Toronto, England? Unless you're like visiting LA, because that's like way out of the way. That's like a whole 5 hours. It's actually like a 10-hour detour, because you're going like 5 hours to LA and then like another 5 hours just to get back to where Toronto is to head towards England. Reason why is because you want to go on Virgin Atlantic. Ah, gotcha. Mr. T-Mac's in the house. What up, T-Mac? Good to see you, man. Happy Monday. Hope all is well. Hope all's doing well, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. I think you told me last time you were close to being finished with your PPL, right? Have you gotten your PPL yet? I'm going to become a skeleton after the oh boy. Almost done, low on DPs right now. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, well, that's cool, man. The journey is almost over. And then after that, you're going to be going to get your instrument and your commercial license too, or are you just stopping at PPL? Or are you going all the way to ATP? No, I'll go part 61 or 141 all the way up to my ATP. Nice. Yeah, 141 is probably the way to go if you have the time and you know your stuff. Or not if you have the time, but if you have the money. Obviously, it's the fastest way to reach that goal. It's accelerated course, but definitely not cheap. And you definitely, like I said, you have to do it in a certain time frame. It's not a do it at your own leisure type of thing. You know, do you have like a certain school that you're going to be going with to get your ATP, or? RATP is pulling me towards 141. Got it. Yep, should be a fun journey either way. You know, should definitely be fun either way you go. Obviously, the goal is, you know, getting there one way or the other.
Two simple words makes all the difference in the world. That's what I've heard. That's what I believe. Maybe it's you. Maybe we can handle the truth. But I'm closing this window. And all that we've been through, you said that we were meant together.
Yo, Rick, what's going on, man? A few of mine and some I've checked out, but haven't decided what school. Gotcha. Yeah, it's very important. Don't rush that decision. Very important. Can widely affect your outcome and career path and all that good stuff. So definitely take your time and make sure you're sure with which school you want to go with. That's one of the most critical steps from what I've heard for training. Just words. Might move out to Phoenix to see ERAU in Prescott. Nice. Arizona's definitely got some nice flying weather. Definitely have mostly year-round good flying weather. In the words of my mentor, T-Mac, before each check ride, don't suck. Some wise words from Mr. Davis.
Some very wise words from Mr. Davis in chat. The almighty and powerful Oz has spoken.
Air Force guy, he's the best, yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see, what kind of wind are we dealing with here? We got an 81 knot crosswind pushing us. At least it's not a headwind. Could be worse. That's right, hitting them special buttons now.
Only the most special for you, Davis.
Oh yeah. Got like 20 other friends at other 141 schools, and they all tell me to go where they're at. Yeah, I'm sure everyone's always going to suggest the school they're at.
Quick, someone call the ambulance for Davis. Don't let him die.
Oh, fuck. Skippy doesn't want you to die, Davis. R61 is chill. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely gonna have to do it at your own pace, just for I'm not gonna be able to afford all that training all up at once. So I gotta do it as I can afford it, type thing. R61 cowboy.
Whoa. Hey now, Mr. Mike Jones. Family chat, family chat. I'm just kidding.
Oh, I'm having too much fun. Keith, what's going on, Keith? Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Do you know me? I don't know. It's not ringing a bell. I mean, Keith is ringing a bell, but the Smith part's throwing me off. Was your name used to be something different? Do you know me? Oh, that's why the name sounds familiar. Keith, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. I was just talking about Pilot Edge the other day, as we're going to be dedicating here in the next week or two, 1 day a week to start learning GA flying and VFR flying really well. Working our way up from Vatsim to Pilot Edge and doing some VFR flying and training as we look to start our real pilot training come after the expo this year. I knew Keith was ringing a bell somewhere. It is Monday and it's been a very long day though, so please excuse my brain fart. Yes, no, I was just looking at your stuff. It's been a minute since we've been on Pilot Edge, but I've been saying we're going to be doing a flight on there soon. But oh yeah, I was just looking at all your courses and stuff that you guys offer on there for instrument and VFR flying and all that stuff. So definitely more and more that I'll be doing here on the channel to get ready for all that stuff. So that way, hopefully we can just fly right through our training, you know, get as much training done on our own time as we can before we have to start paying for it. So I make it count when it counts. I just started using the FrameJet mod myself with 36 GB difference. Big difference? Yeah, big difference, Riri. Big difference. Man, we don't know if he's the real dude. Heads up. Gotcha. Well, it is Keith Smith, though, on Pilot Edge. That is the guy's name on Pilot Edge. I have no reason to not trust Keith. The real question for Keith is will Pilot Edge ever cover all of the US? That's the real question. If Pilot Edge covered all of the US, I would fly on Pilot Edge every single day. The only reason we can't is because it's only on the West Coast, and we definitely don't fly only on the West Coast. I don't know if I want to do a DL, Propel, or 225, etc., because you can get stuck in them if it's not where you want to belong. Want to be long-term. Heard that from way too many students and mainline pilots. I know. Yep. Yeah. You definitely got to, like I said, do your research before doing training to make sure you're really going to go with the path you want to go on. Start your written now and get it over with before you start flying after the expo. That's what I did. Well, I got to get training still done first before I can just go and pass. The reason we can pass, whatchamacallit. Yeah, we gotta do our studying and everything to make sure we can pass the written first. Reason we can't is because it would be too expensive. Yeah, I mean, even if you guys charged more, though, I would be willing to pay more per month to have that dedicated coverage all over just the U.S. Like, I'm talking about just the U.S., not even really counting Alaska or Hawaii, but the mainland U.S. Doom. That's a new feature. You can do online courses and knock it out. King School is a good example. Got it. Yeah, nope. But yeah, research. That's always the most important thing when selecting schools and all that jazz. Do. Let's see how we're doing in our flight here. Looking good. Still got a ways to go before top of descent. Our flight time was planned for 2 hours and 41 minutes. So we have about an hour and 20 minutes or so until we arrive into Jamaica. But we're just cruising. Cruising. Out over the water now. Out over the water. Going through the Bahamas. Approaching Cuba. Sectionals was the easiest thing for me, and comms. Nice. Yeah, see, I still have a lot to learn. I know that for sure when it comes to VFR flying. Like, I know very, very little. Very, very little when it comes to VFR flying because the majority of our time flying has always been IFR. Which I find way easier than VFR. But... Ain't that something? I just saw on Instagram that Travis Kelce made his mother fly economy Southwest home from the Super Bowl. How is Mama Kelce not in first class somewhere or on a private jet home? You just won the Super Bowl, you're dating a billionaire, and you don't splurge to have Mama ride home in first class after your big Super Bowl win? She's got to ride coach with the common folk? I feel like I would definitely be like having my mom fly home in first class if I just got paid all that money and just won the Super Bowl. Let's see, have you gone to Amy yet to get your first, second, or third? That's something else you can do. No, I haven't done any steps yet. I have no money, no nothing to do any kind of steps like that yet. We got a lot of stuff we need to do first. We got to get our health in order. I got to continue losing weight on the diet I'm on. I'm already down 50 pounds. I got about another 50 pounds to go to really be in flight shape. So yeah, we got other goals we got to hit before we even think about starting the actual training process. So got to get that done. Now VFR is way easier? Nah, I don't think so. IFR is way easier. I don't have to worry about all this extra unrestricted airspace and what airspace we can and can't go through. Like, I'm just following the flight path and the charts. Times are tough. Tay sold one of the jets the other day. Take it easy. Shouldn't have flashed to get it. Still, I would not be letting my mom fly home Southwest. Well, runway or landing? We're planning right now for runway 12. Runway 12 into Jamaica. But man, maybe she was A-list. Southwest bootleg first class, baby. Nobody better buy these first class seats in a few days to Atlanta. Gonna move to Atlanta a few days, and there are 7 open first class seats. Nice. Barrel minimums are 728, course 123, I believe so. Montana, dude, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Midnight Maverick family. Welcome aboard. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you. Let's get some huge no skippies in chat for Montana, dude. My dad's like that. He just likes regular. He doesn't want to charter a first class. His first class is his fishing gear. Nice. I don't know. She just looked all awkward because the Southwest flight attendant was like, "We got some VIPs on board today. We have Mama Kelsey on board. Congratulations to her and her family and the Chiefs." And, you know, and then he's like, "You know, I only got one thing you gotta say." And he's like, "You gotta fight for your right." And he holds the thing up for everyone to yell, you know, "Party," because that's what Kelsey yelled at the Super Bowl. And the whole flight's like awkwardly saying, you know, "Party." And I don't know. She looks all kinds of awkward. Like she's like, "Don't say anything, just leave me alone." Yeah, we still got a ways till our descent though. Captain Zep. Carwin, good to see you. Yeah, that probably made it awkward. Yes. The flight attendant was all awkward about it too. It didn't help. It didn't help. Just hoping Mav gets to Jamaica in one piece. Hey Davis, you don't watch it, you're gonna be swimming with the fishes. We'll zap you right out of this plane. Is this a long flight? Not really. About a 2 hour and 40-minute flight. Just saying hello, I'm usually just a lurker. Hey, nothing wrong with lurking. Nothing wrong with lurking. That's why we got the always lurking emoji on the channel. A lot of people always lurking. A lot of people always be lurking. Well, because he gets up. Oh, would you all shut already? You know Cap is on board somewhere if we go into Jamaica. That's right. Going to Jamaica, baby. You know he lurking too. He waiting. He waiting to get there to get that good. Get that good stretching going. Oh, the water, don't throw my ass out, right? You have to swim to Cuba. Did someone say home? We're taking Kenny to his home. Did you guys see the new Deadpool 3 trailer that was released during the Super Bowl? Gotta say, I'm definitely super excited for Deadpool to come out. Love me some Deadpool. Deadpool's one of those movies where they just absolutely got the casting so right that no one can ever play Deadpool again. Just like they got it so right with the Joker and Heath Ledger, and no one else can play the Joker now. What am I doing for Valentine's Day? I think I'm going over to my parents' house for dinner. That's what I'm doing. No, no super special plans. No Valentine out there. No Mrs. Mav. All right. Your car ran out of oil. Ooh, yeah, no, you should definitely make sure your car doesn't run out of oil. And Jason Bourne, Matt Damon on that roll. Yep. Yeah, you definitely got those few select like movies and TV shows where it's like you just can never ever picture anyone else in that role ever coming close to the original. Because there's a lot of stuff out there you could just replace people and you'd never know, but there are those select few things that you just can't replace. Where do we go from here? Round trip zip? No, we're just doing the one flight tonight. We got to get to bed early. We were already exhausted from work today. We've been up since 3 a.m. This morning from getting ready to go to work early, and then we've been at work, worked over 12 hours today. So we are exhausted, and then I got to get back to work again up at 3 a.m. again after this and get back to work by 4:30. So only the one flight tonight. It was a longer flight than normal, so 2 hour and 41 minute flight. So we'll still have a little over 3 hour stream tonight. Sean Connery is the best James Bond. There, I said it. Ooh, I don't know about that. Pierce, was it Pierce Brosnan? I think he's always going to be my James Bond because that's what I grew up with. You know, I didn't mind Daniel Craig, but I don't know. There's something just off about it. What's the time there? It is 9:11 p.m. Imagine Top Gun 3 without Cruise. Now, you can't do Top Gun without Cruise. You can't do Mission Impossible without Cruise. But, well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I just don't think you could do that movie franchise without Tom Cruise, but I think you could definitely replace Tom Cruise. I don't think there's really a movie that just stands out as like, no matter what, we can't do Tom Cruise. Like, I think you could pick up after Top Gun 3 and expand the story with other pilots and still do the Top Gun series without him. I don't know. It just doesn't stick out to me as like an irreplaceable. Now, don't get me wrong. I love Tom Cruise. I love Tom Cruise and pretty much all his action movies. Like, he does his own stunts, which is why I love him. Like, his stuff is so much more real. They're really flying the planes. He's really flying the helicopters, the planes, really actually jumping out of buildings, and like, love Tom Cruise. But yeah. We're almost over Cuba, ladies and gentlemen. Almost over Cuba. There's Cuba. Cuba. Get you some Cuban cigars. Tom Cruise is my best actor from Night and Day and Jerry Maguire. Yep. Yep, Jerry Maguire is definitely good. Night and Day was funny with, what was it, Cameron Diaz, right? Mike Myers and Shrek. There you go. Boom, 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 boom. Dang it, I didn't see that you are taking me straight home to Kingston. Yep, we're going to Kingston, baby. I'm hanging out of a plane going full power for takeoff. Shows his dedication. Yes. Like the fact that he was, I mean, obviously he's safety tied to the plane, but hanging on the outside of a plane while it is flying. Now we're not talking a small plane here. We're talking that was the Airbus like A400, right? Wasn't it the Airbus A400? that just recently released for Microsoft. Like, that is some real death-defying. Like, you could just die from so many things going wrong, even if you don't fall off the plane. A bird hitting you at that speed will kill you. 400M, there you go. Like, a lot could go wrong on that. So yeah, hats off to him. Like I said, that's one of the reasons why I love Tom Cruise, because he does all of his stunts. He does them real. There's the most recent Tom Cruise movie where he rides a bike off a cliff and parachutes down. Like, he really did that. Now, does it look different off screen than it does there? But he really jumped a motorcycle off of a however tall cliff to parachute down, doing it multiple times to get the take right. Tom Cruise is just, I mean, he's a adrenaline junkie, but he's got balls of steel. I'll tell you that much, because wouldn't see me doing that. Yeah, no, he did it multiple times. Won't see me doing that. Can't seem to get in bigger planes, but I do find myself doing long trips in the A10C Thunderbolt and low tilt. It's nice. Yeah, we do some GA flying on the channel as well. We just did some small executive jet hops for the last few days as well. We are going to be doing a dedicated day for GA here soon, which will probably be Monday nights. But like I said, I don't know if you caught it earlier, but I'm looking to start actual pilot training sometime towards the end of this year after the expo. So we're going to be doing actually some really learning how to really fly some GA, really learning how to fly VFR, and we're going to be doing all that kind of stuff around my home area in Southern California, which is where obviously I'll be doing my training, which is why we're going to practice here. Anytime Samuel L. Jackson, where he gets to cuss, he should trademark the phrase, right? I'm tired of these mother snakes on this mother plane. Don't worry, guys. No snakes on this plane. You're safe. We checked. Okay, I got a joke for you guys, all right? I don't know if you've heard this one yet, but I got a joke. Ready? You guys ready for a dad joke? What did Bruce Willis say after he got a vasectomy? Snippy Kaye, mother... That's what he said. Get it? Snippy. Snip, snip. Snip, snip. Cut his balls. I'm here all week. Don't forget to tip your waitresses. All right, let's see if we got our top of descent coming in here. Don't change map. All right, so a little over 160 miles to the top of descent, 181 miles top of descent. We're looking good. 181 miles at 1618. We got 23 minutes, roughly 23 minutes, and we'll be starting our descent into Kingston, Jamaica, ladies and gentlemen. Not too long now, baby. 23 minutes. Doom. Doom, 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 doom. Which runway? Runway 12. 12, runway 12. Doom, doom, doom. I was bringing some good stuff from my uncle to trade with the locals. There you go. That's right. Midnight Maverick Mule at your side. At your service. The Midnight Maverick Mule. Damn, that should have been our trucking company name. Midnight Maverick Mule. Do 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 do. So, also this Saturday, guys, we're going to be bringing back our monthly charity stream. So we'll be streaming on Saturday for charity for St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. So that's what Saturday's stream will all be about. Not sure what we're going to do for that yet. We might do some cargo ops out of Memphis maybe to kick off the new year. And the first stream of the year for St. Jude. Damn, now we gotta start all over with that name. Can you stop and let me off by Port Royal? I have a date with Fried Shrimp and with Bammy. You got it. Yes. We are working on getting things set up to go back into RP on OCRP, yes. So we are part of OCRP, working on getting things set up for that. It's been a while since I got in. A lot of things changed. A lot of new things I have to learn on how to use and get back into the server and get some things set up, and which we are working on. I do promise that. We are working on getting that back in. We'll be doing some cop RP. We'll also be being the criminal as well, so causing mayhem in the streets of Los Santos. I'm a lawyer in a server. I give them hell. Haven't lost a case yet. Nice. I know who to call if I get in trouble. I'm not sure how serious on new application. Yeah, they're not going to be opening up applications for a long time. SLRP is where it's at. What up, Statui? Good to see you, man. Yep, if you guys are looking for an ultra-realistic server, SLRP, Silver Lining Roleplay, is definitely a server for you. Hey, no worries, man. Yeah, I've heard some good things. I've heard some bad things. But you can say that about every server. But yeah, no, I've seen lots of people in streams and stuff from SLRP. They definitely got it down. Got some ultra-realistic stuff going on over there. That's true. That is true. Mr. Statui! You madman, you. Gifting 20 gifted memberships. Holy moly. If you guys got a gifted membership from Statui, please make sure you thank him in chat. Huge no skippies to you, Statui. You absolute madman. Absolute madman. All the gifted memberships rolling in. 20 gifted smackaroons. Oh my. Absolute legend, man. You're very kind. And I do appreciate you, sir, so much. And your huge continued support of the channel and the community that we have built. Let's get some love in chat for Statui, man. The man, the myth, the legend, the man with his only man on the channel with his own emoji. If you have those emojis, make sure you drop them, because you just been Statui'd. You have been Statui'd. Appreciate it, man. Absolutely kind. That's right. Fill that chat with all that green Statui'd. Legend. Absolute legend. Fill in the chat with lots of green stuff on the way to Jamaica. What does that say? What does that say? For the kids? That's right. If you didn't hear me announce it earlier, Statui, but first St. Jude Children Research Hospital charity stream coming up this Saturday. First one for the year. Getting back at it, doing it every month. No Pixel app zone, but of course you gotta pay. Huh? Pixel app. I'm confused. I'm lost. I don't know why it's ringing a bell. We are getting close to our top of descent. You gotta pay. Yeah, I wouldn't do any role plays. If you don't like it, Keith, I can definitely have Statui remove you. If you don't like your pilot badge, I can definitely remove it very quickly. Captain Rebel Revi Rosario. Hopefully I said that name. That was a mouthful. Welcome. My GPU, I have a 2080 Super. Exclamation point specs in chat, or Mr. Statui's got it right there. If I wasn't in OCRP, SLRP would definitely probably be the server that I would go to. But obviously all the homies are in OCRP. But yeah, I definitely don't agree with any payware communities out there. Shouldn't have to pay to do any of the RP stuff. I mean, I get it, that stuff costs money, that stuff's not free, but at the same time, too many free ones out there. Dang, gift membership still coming through. Yes, no, SLR is definitely super strictly real. Realism rules, you gotta fill out actually police reports from what I've heard and stuff too. So yeah, it's definitely super realistic. Skull Piercer, what's going on? Thank you so much for the membership. Was at office and just got a notification. There you go. Thank Mr. Statui dropping those 20 gifted memberships. I run RTX 3060 and use FrameGen mod, but I am having artifacts on the ground, like blurry ground markings. Yeah, that's a DirectX 12 issue, unfortunately. If you kind of reload, it should fix it. A way to fix it too is if you go to drone camera and zoom out and then go back to regular camera, it sometimes fixes it as well. That's kind of like a workaround a little bit. Hashtag criminals. I'm here from India, fellow flight sim enthusiast. Nice. Well, welcome from India. I've heard that there is a slightly bigger following in India. I have heard that. I have also noticed in the YouTube analytics that there's a good following over in India. Yeah, I got a question for you then, because I asked this to someone that was going to India earlier. Is driving in India really like it is online, where I've seen where you got an intersection with like 6 intersections coming together and all the cars don't stop and they just all interweave and don't crash? Is that really like happening over there? Because if it is, that's mad props to that. Because that would never fly here. There would be pileups. Flyboy, what's going on, man? Good to see you. My pilot RL, I gotta let loose somewhere. There you go. Yeah, no, we'll definitely be back flying in India soon. Probably in 2 weeks. Skull Piercer. Probably in 2 weeks. We're gonna be going to Paro, and then we're also gonna be going to Mumbai and stuff around India. So we'll be back over in that Asia part in probably about 2 weeks. Maybe not this weekend, but the following weekend. I'm currently like an hour south of you now. What are you doing down here? Yes, there's a lot of chaos and traffic. So yep, we're all well equipped, acquainted. There you go. Mumbai's got some nice scenery. Yep, it does. You're working in San Diego? Well, say hi if you see my friend Michelle and Josh down there. Let me know. Say hi to them. Need any help doing it? You got it. I'll definitely let you know. Yeah, Zemp's the one that was saying he was going to India soon. He'd be there for 2 weeks. Well, maybe I gotta go to San Diego this weekend and do some plane spotting. Might have to do some plane spotting. Go to the old airport down there. Go to Phil's Barbecue. Plane spot in the morning. Phil's Barbecue in the afternoon. Oh baby. Like, so he's in Mexico? I mean, Mexico is a little bit more than an hour, but he's close to Mexico. San Diego's close enough. India does have some amazing airports. Yes, I do. The whole Asia region has a lot of really elaborately designed airports. Close enough. Yeah, close enough. Yeah. It's pretty much could be considered Mexico. Let's see. Delhi, Panta, Bangalore, Mumbai are some of the airports I'd recommend. Yep. Yep, I think we've been to all of those airports before. Maybe not Patna. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly. The second one you listed, I don't know if I've been to that one. I know I've been to the other three for sure. We're about to show up to plane spotting with maracas and a sombrero. Oh, that'd be classic. Classic. Classic flyboy. Don't tempt me with a good time. Don't tempt me with a good time, oh baby. All right, we're getting close. We're getting close. 73 miles, chat. 73 miles, top of descent to Jamaica. We're going to get some descent information in the box. We got a QNH of 1014 going in the box. Temperature in Jamaica is a nice warm 27 degrees Celsius. Winds are 130 at 13. That looks good. And then our minimums, 278. Boom. Right, we looking good. We're looking good for that top of the descent. We. Say goodbye to Cuba. Cuba. I mean, I've already flown a plane in a damn Beaver Custom, that's right. And that was a classic. That was a classic. Gotta love it. In case you guys missed what he's talking about, there's Flybo in Flyboy right there in a beaver suit with Mr. Civ Ryan. Classic. Okay, yeah, Microsoft shows that really well. I always start sweating landing in India. What would you like to see change this year for World Flight? I mean, obviously just for the sim to be in better shape and us not to have to rush to do things last minute. But there's not much other than that I would change, to be honest. It's always a great time. We raise a lot of money for good cause. It's always fun hanging out with these knuckleheads and crazy guys. Some little bit of pics in the full sim if you guys haven't seen that already on the channel. Me and Q8 Pilot, Instagram, some Raising Canes, the chair we're using that we got from the expo last year, courtesy of Thrustmaster. Shout out to them. We got to ride on this plane, which I have video from this too. I got to post this. I haven't posted this video yet, but this is going to be coming soon to our members only channel. We took a flight in this Warbird right here. But you can go and like me over on Instagram if you guys don't follow me on Instagram yet. I do have an Instagram. Can we plan a multiplayer flight here in India? Sure. We can do some GA flying in India. Or multiplayer flying. Doesn't have to be GA. It can be whatever. What am I flying Friday? I don't know what we're doing yet Friday. I got to plan that throughout the week. We'll see if anything good comes out for Flight Sim from now till then. Zemp. Oh, geez. You didn't have to pull out the pic? Hey, you brought it up. Canadian in a beaver suit, that's right. Some GA in India, yeah, we could do some GA multiplayer flying in India. I'm down for that. Also, I am looking to, I announced this on, I think our last stream, but I am looking for some people that wants to apply to potentially participate in an air show in Microsoft with me. I really would like to make a video with a crazy air show. So if you guys are interested in participating in that, message me on Discord. If you get approved, you'll get put into our special section for the air show to kind of brainstorm things to do. I can't promise everyone will get accepted, but yeah, if you guys want a shot, though, you can message me on Discord and let me know that you want to do it. And I'll add you to it, and then we'll start brainstorming of what we're going to do, who's going to fly what, who's going to record. All that good stuff, so. You're really crazy here for flight simming especially? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, yeah. Post the link. Post the link for what? Instagram? I get 3 other mill guys to fly with me for the headliner Blue Angels to end the show. That's right. I'm looking to get some Blue Angels. I'm looking to get the Thunderbirds action going on. We got B-52s we can fly. We got tankers we can fly. We got the B-2 stealth bomber. We got the new B-21 Raider we can fly. We got a lot of options. The Thunderbirds, F-16s, F-18s, F-22s, F-35s. There's a lot of options. We can have a really, really good air show in Microsoft right now, and I want to put something that together for the community. So uh-oh, we have a fake Captain Canada in chat. Yeah, I put the link right above there, Kenny, for the Instagram. B-list. Okay, Navy boy. All right, Navy brat. All right. You're biased over here because you're in the Navy. Over here, biased. All right, we're going to start our descent going all the way down to 2,000 feet. I'll put that in here now as we get ready to start our descent. Get our pilot descent announcement going as well. Boom. You can plan for local airliners called Indigo or Air India. Has a new branding. Oh, nice. Freezed? I don't think we froze.
Good evening, folks.
Yeah, we're still going.
This is your captain speaking. I just wanted to interrupt your movie, nap, or the 17th round of solitaire on your phone to let you know that we've started our descent to Kingston, Jamaica. Now, don't get too excited. We're still flying at 37,000 feet, which is a lot more than the number of times my mother-in-law has criticized my cooking. But we're getting there. Now, if you've been paying close attention to our flight number, 1906, you might think it's a random number, but let me tell you, it's not, folks. It's actually the number of times I've told my co-pilot that turning off the autopilot doesn't mean he can start playing Angry Birds. We're expecting to touch down at around 1:39 a.m. local time. And yes, before you ask, that's still today, not tomorrow. I checked. Twice. As for the weather in Kingston, it's looking about as perfect as my golf swing. Clear skies, a gentle breeze, and a temperature of 79 degrees Fahrenheit. That's right, folks. You can swap your winter jackets for your swimsuits as soon as we land. So sit back, relax, and let us do the flying. And remember, folks, we're in this together. Literally, we're all in a metal tube hurtling through the sky. Isn't that a comforting thought? Thank you for choosing Delta, the airline that's always ready to deliver a punchline. And don't worry, we promise to deliver you safely too. Stay seated, stay buckled, and we'll see you in Jamaica.
See you in Jamaica, man. Jamaica me crazy. Alright. We have started our descent officially into Kingston, Jamaica, ladies and gentlemen. We are descending. Kingston, Jamaica, look out, here we come, baby. We got an 8,900 foot landing distance here. We're just going to go auto brakes low for this landing. So we're looking good. We may need our spoilers, but, well, already armed. I'll arm them anyways again. Alright, we are looking good. Let me get the landing rate monitor open. And we'll get the replay tool open. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Hey, look at Atlanta's weather. It's getting windier in Atlanta. Nice and cool and calm down here in Jamaica compared to Atlanta. Wally World, thank you for subscribing, Wally World, to my Instagram. See you, Richard. Are you Wally World? Doom, 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 doom. It is. Montana dude, we're gonna do some landing guesses. Yes. Yes, I always call for the landing guesses as we approach our final. Still got a few to go here. We're only passing through 27,000 feet, but we definitely always get landing guesses in. Flyboy's a little mad just because I said the Thunderbirds. How dare you say we're gonna get a minus 436, sir? Don't you know who this captain is? I'm the captain now. Alright. Hopefully we get a nice smooth butter. It's been a minute since we've flown the 321. We've been flying a lot of private jets lately, so we've been flying a lot of planes that are super low to the ground, so we got to remember that this plane not so low to the ground, so we don't smash it. Oh, that's right, minus 532. Bite me. Bite me. If we get that now, I'm going to blame you. It's all your fault. If we get a hard landing, it's all Flyboy's fault. Get your pitchforks out and ready to blame Flyboy. I know some of those Navy pilots have a degree in art. Alright, so we got the land rate monitors on, we got our replay on standby. We're looking good. We have one with a degree in bowling. You can get a degree in bowling. What kind of degree do you're gonna pay that money to get a degree in bowling? That's my issue with the big planes. Can't seem to get the flare down, but in a jet I'll land almost. You kidding me? There's really a degree for bowling. Talk about a waste of money. What the hell do you need a degree in bowling for? Please explain it to me. Explain it to me, Lucy. Mr. Davis, you can't be calling it a night before we land. We're already on descent. We're gonna be on the ground in like 5 minutes. Okay, tape your eyelids open. Well, I appreciate you, Davis. I hope you have a wonderful night. Not if he's a Navy pilot, though, man. If you guys are enjoying today's stream as well, please don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. I don't know where we're at in likes. Hopefully we're close to at least 30 likes. I think we are close. Smash that down. I know you guys can do better than that. You can get us to at least 30 likes tonight. Me listening to what you said. Yeah, that's like turning off the TV, like right at the most crucial drama moment. A landing gear's 10 feet from touching down. You're like, click off. And you never know what happened because you missed it. And you didn't stick it out. You don't know if we lived or we died. You know. Got so deep so fast. Oh, speaking of deep, we need to get our fix rings in here. Got our fixed rings in there, looking good. Davis, it's no sleep until Jamaica. No sleep till do Jamaica. Classic song. Oh, flashing at us. What is our altimeter? 1014 QNH. 1014 is in, passing 18,000 feet. We'll get the landing lights back on here. I'm getting assaulted on the internet again. Yep. That's what happens. We're not quitters here, Davis. There is no quitters on this channel. Everybody's like, dip bro, call it, but then all my buddies are in here like, no. Quick question, do any of you actually sleep in a flight? I never can, I'm too excited. I can definitely say that I've slept on flights. I try not to sleep because, like, I don't say I like sleep. I usually like take micro naps where like I nod off and I wake back up, because I try not to sleep on a plane just because I snore so bad that I'm sure the people on the plane would not like it if I really fell asleep on a plane. Oh, I think there was an attack or something. We're flying from Atlanta. Agreed, yes he does. Shh. Not supposed to say that. You're not supposed to know. But no, my snoring's bad. Not gonna lie. Like, super bad. Super bad. They are flying from Atlanta, Georgia to Kingston, Jamaica. Jamaica looking all beautiful down there. Like it. I do have it up top, Montana dude, but I was happy to answer your question either. Anyways, you'd be surprised how many people ask, even though it's right there. Gotta have my window seat by the wing so I can see the flaps, lights. If I'm lucky, some reverse action. Yep. I always try to get a wing seat as well. I always get a window seat no matter what, but I do try to get the window seat on the wing. It's past your bedtime. It's past my bedtime too. Not really. We're up all late all the time, even though we should be in bed. Yeah, even though we should be in bed, we're up late all the time. Oh, don't you do it to me. Get our spoiler back in here. And we'll get that spoiler armed. Americans started flying their E-170s to Asian Fleming International on the North Coast. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and get our sounds back up. And we'll get our music off. As we prepare to land. Auto brake, low is armed, spoilers are armed. Everything's looking good here. I'm going to manually control our speed. I'm trying to bring to 230 right now. Go on the performance page here. I'm going to go ahead and activate approach now. Get our landing system on. There's the island right over there. We'll be landing. Going 210 on the speed. Ian Fleming, got it. I was about to say I was confused because. Are you from Jamaica? Because you made Jamaican me crazy. Let's go, flaps 1. Flaps 1 are coming out. We definitely on the bucket list to go to Jamaica one day for real. I want to do island hop. I want to go like Cayman Islands, Jamaica, St. Martin, Turks and Caicos, the Bahamas. I want to do it all. We are arriving shortly.
Flight 6 for arrival, please.
Davis, don't quit your day jobs. I was trying to thank the pilots when they boarding, especially if they butter. Yes, sir. Yeah, when I go on my trip to Utah next month, I'm going to try to get an interview in the cockpit with the pilots, and I'm going to try to live stream it as I normally try to do when I fly. So hopefully we'll be able to do that and live stream ourselves at the airport and all that fun stuff. Alright, that's right. We're going to call it the MD Comedy Club. MD Comedy Club. Coming soon. Alright, so this plane did land and park at gate 8. So we're going to try to go to gate 8 here in Jamaica. Where's gate 8? Okay, I see it. Middle gate right there and apron 1. Alright. Cool, cool. Cuckoo, ka-choo. There's the airport inside. Alright, let's do this, friends. Let's get the airport. We got the airport in sight. Let's go full viz. Slow us down to 180. 180, and I'm taking control of my airplane. Kingston traffic, Delta 1609 is turning final 12 miles out, runway 12, Kingston. Get your landing rate guesses in now, get them in while they're hot. Yes, you can go to bed after we've touched down, Davis. After we've touched down. Flaps 2 coming out. Runway in sight, baby. Alright. We're looking good. Won't be the first time, don't want to talk about it. Do 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 do. Kingston traffic, Delta 1609 is 9 mile final runway 12, Kingston. Top 3 and gear down. Flight director is off. A little bit high, we'll fix that here.
2500.
2500. Alright, hopefully we can butter. It's not Vegas, but I'm sure what happens in Jamaica stays in Jamaica. Quite possible.
2000.
Alright, let's go final approach speed here. And flaps full coming out. And replay has been started. Yeah, guys, enjoy the arrival. See you guys on the ground in Kingston. I'll focus up here. Ding dong. Ding dong, just did
1000.
If we have to go around, we will, but we shouldn't have to go around. We just need to really monitor this. Our height here.
Five hundred.
500.
400.
400.
100 above.
100 above.
300.
Nice crosswind here.
Minimum
Continue.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
And we're down. Keeping that center line. Nose down gently. Decelerating. Welcome to Jamaica, chats. Auto brake disarmed. Reverser stowed. We've made it. Minus 188 with that gnarly crosswind at the end there. That crosswind really came in as we got close. Wasn't like that on the initial approach. But welcome to Jamaica. Pops in, spoilers are in. We'll stop the chrono. Going to gate number 10 here. Vacated Delta, nice. That's right. Vacated right where we're going in the terminal here. So we're going to stand or gate number 8. Let's start up that APU. How do I turn on stand on Navigraph? What do you mean? I'm not sure I'm understanding your question.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your favorite flight attendant speaking. And if you're not laughing yet, don't worry, it's a long taxiway to the gate. We have successfully landed in the heart of reggae and jerk. Yes, folks, we're at Kingston, Jamaica. Now, I'm not saying I'm a math genius or anything, but I did some quick calculations, and it turns out that 27 degrees Celsius is around 80 degrees Fahrenheit. So don't say I never taught you anything, okay? Before we get to local time, let me remind you that the flight number was 1906. So if you lost something on the plane and you call Lost and Found, don't tell them you were on flight 1906, or they'll probably send your stuff to a museum. The local time is around 1:07 a.m. I know, late night or early morning, depends on if you're an owl or a rooster.
Brake is on.
But hey, who needs sleep when you've just landed in the paradise of Kingston? Now, I have to remind you to keep your seatbelts fastened until we've parked at the gate and the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign. And remember, no standing up to grab those bags until the seatbelt sign is off. I mean, you waited this long. What's a few more minutes, right? Now, you might have noticed that today's date is February 13th. And if you're sitting there thinking, wait, isn't tomorrow Valentine's Day? Then yes, you're right. And also, you're probably in trouble. But don't worry, Kingston is full of places to buy last-minute gifts. Once you get off this plane, I highly recommend visiting the Bob Marley Museum. And if you have no idea who Bob Marley is, well, I'm not sure how you ended up on a flight to Kingston, but welcome anyway. Thanks for choosing to fly with Delta. We hope you enjoyed your flight, and if you didn't, then I hope you enjoyed my jokes. Safe travels, folks.
You see a stand? I mean, there's stands and gates. Welcome to Kingston, ladies and gentlemen, on our beautiful A321neo. How do we do on our parking? Nice and center. We stopped just a tad bit short, but that's all right. Not bad parking for no marshaller. I'm saying that's a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 with a minus point for just being a tad short. Story of my life. Absolutely baked. Oh boy, look at that. Look at the people going into the terminal there. You can see them walking in the jetway. Hope you guys are having an awesome time down in Jamaica. Don't forget to smash down the thumbs up button if you guys really did enjoy our streams tonight. I do appreciate you guys. You guys are absolutely awesome. Great flight though. We'll take that landing too. Great landing with the crosswind there. Kept that center line as best we could with that 16, 18 knot crosswind, whatever it was there on approach. So absolutely fun. Hope you guys enjoyed our flight from Atlanta to Kingston here in the A321. Tomorrow, guys, Truckin' Tuesdays are back. We skipped last week, but Truckin' Tuesdays tomorrow will be back in American Truck Simulator tomorrow. And so I hope to see you guys then. If I don't see you guys then, we'll be back flying again on Friday. I don't know what we're going to do yet on Friday and this weekend, but lots more high flying action this weekend coming up on the channel as well. Have a wonderful night, Davis. You're able to go to sleep now. We'll allow it. We'll allow it. We'll allow it. You can go to your hotel and go to sleep. Let's go ahead and get GSX redone. We're going to view our replay. You're welcome, son. Alright, let's restart GSX. Let me make sure we close our doors. We don't want our doors open for the replay. Oh boy. Alright, so doors are closing. We're going to refire up our engines here so we can view the replay. Get all of our lights back on. Do 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 do. Dude, my whole body would be so cooked at this rate with zaps. You would. I thought you were going to bed, Davis. See, we kept you up. Davis doesn't want to sleep now. He's too excited after being zapped. Can't sleep after all them zaps. And one's good. Let's fire up two. Good night, Mr. Davis. Good night, sir. Flying to Akron and Orlando Executive tomorrow if the snow doesn't kill everything like it always does out here. Yeah, hopefully. Mr. Rookie is stuck in New York tonight because his flight got canceled due to weather. So hopefully you don't have the same happen to you. But I know he's stuck in lovely New York. Get our flaps reset. Doom, doom. All right, both engines are started and ready. We'll get that off. All right, friends, let's disconnect from Vatsim and view our replay, shall we? Viewing that replay coming in over the harbor. That's why the Niners lost. Rookie was not in town. Yep, he was in Giants territory. I think Rookie went to New York and became a Jets fan. I think he said, F the 49ers, I'm a Jets fan now. Go Jets, go! Go Jets, go! Jets have a quarterback named Mike White, so I gotta go for the Jets. Nice and smooth, baby. I use the same sensitivities, Kenny, that I use on the Boeing. So it's -40, -40, 2% dead zone, I believe, and 10% reactivity. But yes, I can post it in my Discord for you, Kenny. I mean, in fact, I can just show you here real quick. Pause the replay. Let me show you. I'll just show you real quick. Come on, come on, come on. Boom. 40, 40, 2 dead zone, 0, 0, and 10% reactivity on both X and Y. So yeah, that's it right there. 40, 42, 0, 0, 10. Screenshot of that? Good. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Bad at all. As viewed from the outside. Got that nice flare going. I'm just a little off center due to that crosswind pushing us some. I think we corrected that crosswind pretty good. Yeah, I think we corrected the crosswind pretty good. Oh yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty smooth, keeping that center line from that wind. Not bad, not bad, not bad. We will take that landing all day. Alright, gonna take this time to thank all of my subscribers, moderators, donors, members, sponsors. You guys are absolutely incredible. Huge shout out to Statui dropping those 20 gifted memberships. If you guys never thanked Statui, please make sure you thank him in chat. Drop them Statui emojis if you got a membership. Right on the 1,000 footer or 1,500 footers. Keeping that center line, that crosswind. Perfect landing. Couldn't have done that much better. Could not have done that much better. So yeah, pretty satisfied on this. The land VR with a mod, man. This thing lands real nice. I'm not gonna lie. Really enjoyable landing. Just past the captain bars, right on the 1,500 footers. Greasing it. Greasing it. Greasing it with that nose down even so gently. Oh baby. Hope you guys enjoyed that ride, man. We're gonna reload back up here, of course, and we'll get you guys the GoPro view in to finish up everything here. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed our stream tonight. That's gonna wrap it up for me. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Truckin' Tuesdays, baby. Come truck with me in American Truck Sim. Until next time, have a wonderful rest of your night or day, and I shall see you guys tomorrow. Maverick is out. See ya!
Try and get grit, but it don't make sense. Cause you can lose life on this fast route. Yeah, turn thoughts to a cash cow. I might flip that to the glass house. I don't need the accolades, I'm in love with the chase. I just wanna eat, save a spot at the table. Beast with the slap, pin myself on the map. You long with the wind, but we knowing that it's cap. 5-hour flights, couple nights at the flat. To be real, couldn't see me making moves while I'm at. I'm still on the grind, limit time when I chat. I'm burning down sage, keep the demons away. When I write it, give a piece of myself to the page. I don't do it for the praise, love, that's just how I'm made.
Truth in the glass in the mirror. Yeah. Do it at me, old man, trying to pass in the fear. You're the first one to talk, but the last one to hear. Eyes blurry, but I couldn't see that. Then he cleared down. Start to feel like I'm on one. Settle in, I'll be here for the long run. I'm a slave for the cash, got snakes in the grass, no brakes on the ad, but it's all fun. We done seen it all, heard it all. Heard enough, give me space before I murder y'all. 10 bad here, I'ma curve them all. 12 missed calls, and I still made a curtain call. Here to light it up, lighten up. Hear him talking, they ain't right enough, tighten up. Everything that I came for, I left with. I don't bang sets, I just bang on the set list. Going past supper when I came for the breakfast. Put me in your prayers, I might put you on the guest list. Young, to me reckless, gold in my soul, got the same on my necklace.